Before my wife joins me, I just want to start by saying that some of the things that we're going to be discussing in this video might come across as sensitive. I just want to say for the record that I love all of my queens, all shades, okay? But this is definitely a topic, a discussion that I feel like should be discussed. You know what I mean? Hopefully we can have respect for one another in these comments, and we can be able to understand each other a lot more. So with that being said, let's jump into this video. Let's go.
I belong to you.
Family, what it do? It's your girl Tamika
and your girl Shamika,
and we are back
with another video.
You dig? Shout out to the family S&T squad. Hey. I love y'all the long way. Thank y'all so much for coming back and tuning in. Look, man, if you have not subscribed, please do so right now.
Just smash that subscribe button.
Just do it. Like, we trying to get to 50K and we need your help. I ain't too proud to beg. TLC. Please believe me. But look, you guys, we're going to be jumping into this video. I think me and Shamika, we watched a movie yesterday about Reecey Taylor.
Yeah.
And this is what kind of actually just played into this conversation that we're going to have right now. So without further ado, let's jump into the
video.
Now, Reecey Taylor was a lady back in 1944. She was actually coming home from church, and 6 to 7 men had actually abducted her off the street, brutally hurt her, brutally assaulted her, and not only just that, they also mutilated her in ways to where she couldn't even bear any children anymore. She already had one child at the time, but this was just something that was like done so much back in that day, okay? And a lot of the times women would just be quiet about it. You know what I'm saying? It was swept up under the rug. People didn't really discuss it. You know what I mean? And even though they basically pretty much made threats on her whole family, like if you say something, I'm killing everybody. She was like the first of many women that told the truth and pointed them out. And not only did this story like open up the door to where like we at now as far as women, it also kind of made me feel about it made me feel a certain way about colorism as well. People use this word in the incorrect context sometimes. There's a big difference between colorism and color struck. Completely different. But the movie kind of like incited this conversation because Mama Reva last week just had a conversation, Did I Raise a Colorist? Where she was basically giving her depiction of her raising Queen Naja and some of the things that Queen Naja faced right now over comments that she said just as being a black woman. But because her skin was favored a different way, you know, a lot of people call that colorism. Now, I say that to say this because in the Reecey Taylor movie, Rosa Parks came to interview Reecey. And I was looking at Rosa Parks and her mother, and I realized like how fair-skinned they really were. And back in that day, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of a mark of the beast. Now, I'm going to explain what I'm saying because I know y'all probably feeling like I'm rambling. But when I looked at Rosa Parks, right, in the day that they were kind of growing up, in a day where slavery, all of that was going on, you know what I'm saying, it's sad because everybody always migrate to just a dark-skinned woman. And they know that the same white man came into their houses and brutally assaulted them and things like that. But the difference between the dark-skinned woman and the light-skinned woman is that when you see the light-skinned woman, you already knew. It's because when you seen her fair skin, you knew who was in her house. So she had to wear that around. Okay, now a lot of people, the dark-skinned woman would look at her and be like, oh my God, you got it made because you're light-skinned. But she still was the same as a dark-skinned woman. She only had probably a couple of more privileges. But the fact is, she had to work even more harder as being a black woman. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes we forget that colorism works both ways.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the problem lies, in understanding each other. Like, when you seen a light-skinned woman back in 1944, you know that Massa was in her mama's room. We know it off rip, just because of her color. With a dark-skinned woman, you know it was happening, but she wasn't marked. So now this woman have to work even harder to be a black woman, because she's still gonna get assaulted, because first of all, she's fair-skinned, so they're not going to feel like they're even sleeping with a dark-skinned woman. You feel what I'm saying? So her life is just as hard as the dark-skinned woman's life. And I just don't understand why we're at a place to why we don't understand that as women. You know what I'm saying? It irks my nerves. You know what I'm saying? And I said all of that to say that we all have experienced our own walks when it comes down to that stigma, when it comes down to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't just say because this person is light-skinned, she's just gonna 100%, her life is gonna be better. You can't say that. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that, because I'm a dark-skinned woman. And I can identify with both sides of the fence, because I've had biracial cousins that got their hair cut off just because they was light-skinned. You know what I'm saying? So it works both ways. And it bothers me so bad. So I want to have this conversation, because it's like, what is everybody's problem? Like, at this point, when I looked at Reecey Taylor, right? And everything that she went through as a woman. It's so many shades of woman that went through that same assault that she experienced. If nothing else binds us, that should. And I don't get why it's always a light-skinned, dark-skinned thing. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Now, we had a video about this before. And Shamika, you said that you experienced it on your end. You know what I'm saying? And I've also shared some situations where, you know what I'm saying, I've experienced it from, or seen it from the opposite point of view. I can't say that I've had any unordinary, like, situations with a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've argued with dark-skinned women, and I've argued with light-skinned women. And I didn't call both women nappy-headed bitches. Straight like that. I'm just keeping it at 100. Because this is the conversation people don't want to have. Like, let's do not act like we have not had conversations or these arguments within our own dark-skinned realm. You know what I'm saying? But why is it different if me and a dark-skinned woman can get into it, and I can say, nappy-head girl? You know what I'm saying? She could call me a nappy-head girl. But if that skin tone changed, and now she's a light-skinned woman, even though we're both black women, you know what I'm saying? And I could say nappy-head girl, and she could say nappy-head girl, and all of a sudden she's a colorist. How? Help me understand it.
I don't know. I just basically feel like it's just all in how you're raised and how you view things. Plain and simple.
Facts.
That's just what it comes down to at the end of the day. There's either the people that, you know what I mean, want to glamify or glorify certain things, or think that a certain thing is more prettier than this or that, then their mind is messed up.
Yeah, that's an
individuality type of thing.
Yeah.
It's not really, you know what I mean? I guess it's a form of colorism, whatever, racism down the line, like, but it's all what that person choose to view and choose to do with their mind, and choose to view beauty as. You know what I mean? Like,
exactly.
What is the appropriate thing of beauty? It's all how they're raised, and it's all how their mental mind works. Like, it's messed up, but it goes.
But see, to me, that goes back to a media thing, because media is in certain things didn't want to depict beauty as being dark skinned.
Yep.
It's only now to where this natural thing is going around to where people is starting to see what we've been seeing. You know what I'm saying? Beauty is in all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But see, the thing that really bothers me is that when I think about too, and I hate to bring this back up, but when I think about the Queen Naja situation, and you have a person that's venting about an experience that they've been through, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yeah, man, this girl was like calling me names, and they was bullying me because I'm the only light-skinned girl that was at the playground, and you know what I'm saying? And she cut my hair, and blasey, and this and that. Back in those days, like, nappy-headed was like calling another woman nappy-headed is like calling a woman a bitch now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was the lingo back then. I mean, I think it was different. And it's just like, it's also the households that we was raised. Like, I've heard so many folks in my family say nappy-headed, you know what I'm saying, when they get upset. Yeah. And it's not really saying nappy-headed. It's just like, well, and it's messed up because it is something that's been passed down. Yes.
It's all knowledge went to college.
Knowledge went to college.
It's all how that person views it. That's pretty much how I can see it. Like, so, like how, you know what I mean, nappy-headed, like you said, it could be one thing or heifer. Could mean one thing or one thing. You know what I mean? You could take it offensively or you can take it like, you know what I mean? Like somebody calling somebody the B word or whatever. It's not really that much of a big deal, but I just think that the world and the way that people view things, it's messed up. It's really messed up. It's annoying, it's sickening, and I don't know, there's really no way to have an answer for that. You know what I mean?
This is what I just supposed to challenge. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I know my name is not Malcolm X and I can't change nothing in this world because it's just going to be some people that are going to view things the way they view things because of learned behavior or how they were brought up. You know what I'm saying? And like my wife was saying, it really just boils down to a person's individuality. But listen, you can't not want change, but then don't be open-minded to want to have the conversation on how we can change it. That's the thing that pisses me off. Like, we've all had our own plights. Light skin, dark skin. You know what I'm saying? We've all had our own plights. Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, I feel like we have to start understanding, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, what we need to be doing for each other as a unit. Because this dark skin, light skin shit is bogus. When I looked at what Reecey Taylor has been through last night, and I really watched what she went through, and not only just Reecey Taylor, it made me want to go look at a lot of different things that happened around that time. And when I looked at the different shades of women that were being violated, it's like, yo, dog, we talking about the wrong shit. We talking about the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? Like it gotta stop. Now, don't get me wrong. There are gonna be some bad apples. I get that part. It's gonna be some people who do look at things
brainwashed,
totally messed up. You know what I'm saying? And those are people that we are never gonna be able to get to. But for the people that we know that can be open-minded and have like really experienced some things and really seen it on both sides. Because regardless of the fact if you're a dark-skinned woman or you're a light-skinned woman, I'm almost willing to bet you if you're a certain age, you have seen it happen on both sides of the fence. Which says to me it doesn't make it right, period. So that should bind us. No matter like what we go through, like it pisses me off. Like I'm saying,
it's just all like it's always been that way. What's glorified, what's acceptable, what is okay. Even back in the day, you got black people might be singing this song, but we're gonna put some white people on this cover, or we're gonna make prettier imagery for the world to see, but we're not really gonna let them know who the real people are. It's not okay to be yourself.
Facts.
It's not okay
Facts.
to be you.
But you know what? In 2020, we can. Now listen, we could talk a lot of shit about wanting change and BLM and I can't even get it out, but you know, Black Lives Movement matters and stuff. No, for real, man, you could talk that shit, bro, or you could really try to change. And I mean, and you know where you could change at? It ain't trying to like change the world. Start at the crib first. Start with you first. That's the easiest thing you could ever do, bro. Like seriously, I got a lot of things I gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? And the only difference between me learning it and you learning it, you get to see me fuck up. You know what I'm saying? I can't see all of y'all. But the thing about it is we're going to all slip, fall, make mistakes and things like that. But we got to understand, dog. Like, we got to be like, we got to have empathy for each other, dog, as women, man, because we be getting worse. Like, sometimes, Shawty, I just don't understand. Like, a man could do something completely wrong to a woman. The world could see it. But another woman would find fault for that woman so bad, and I don't get it. It'd be like, Shawty, we just gotta do better, bro. We gotta do better. Now, I'm not saying that I won't cuss your ass out still, because I told y'all I'm a work in progress. I'm next 2 months down the line, and you might catch me on the wrong day, and you know what I'm saying, Shawty, like, and sometimes two bulls collide, and I get that. But it's just like, for the most part, Shawty, like, I love people, man, and I be want to see people make it, bro. Like, I feel like it's room for everybody to be able to elevate.
The world is way too big. like the world is way big enough for everybody.
That's why I can honestly say, like, S&T Squad, man, like, y'all the shit. Y'all different. Like, no, for real, man. Like, we different over here, bro. Because, like, we can talk about situations like this, and you know what I'm saying, people just don't get flat out ignorant. Right. Now, you might have a few scragglers come through here, but for the most part, Shawty, we really do be trying to chop it up in these comments and understand each other. And that's all I ever ask. Because at the end of the day, Shawty, like, if we don't figure it out amongst each other, Shawty, we ain't gonna get it.
Never.
Period. Because the way I see it, it's like we got another 4 years of either another president that's going to be Donald, or another president that I don't agree with everything he stands for neither. You know what I'm saying? So we the people got to change this shit. You know what I mean? We can't rely on government, bro. We got to do better for each other, period.
The government's been on some ish.
Man, I don't even want to talk about that. I want to start with us. I want to start with us, man. We got to do better, man. But I want to know how y'all feel, man.
Yes.
Drop it down in the comments, man. Listen, we got to love each other a lot better. Women, come on, man. It's 2020. If this ain't had a chance to sit your ass down in quarantine for you to really understand that it got to be bigger than what we've been doing, then I don't know what to tell you. We done tried everything else, man. Yeah. We got to start coming together, bro, and changing the dynamic of our community. Because that's the only way we going to do it.
That's how we're going to succeed.
I'm busting my ass trying to make sure that I make it on my own this time. I don't want to work for nobody else ever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And the richer I get, the richer somebody else can get. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we grow in community. We got to start pulling from each other's strengths and weaknesses. Start branding together and making some shit.
A team.
Yo, let's get it, man. It's time to get it, bro. Like, I'm so focused, I don't know what to do. I can't even sleep at night because I could just see where we need to go. We used to be that way before we came over here. We was rich in so many different things, bro. Like, knowledge, went to college, read about it, man. We so dope. It ain't nothing we can't adapt to. And that's just what I'm saying, people. Like, we just got to be better. This colorism shit, man, like, come on, man. Like, it's going to be some people that wear that definition. But for the people that you know don't wear that definition, come on. Don't just, like, create a narrative. Like, seriously, I met Queen Aja. That woman is not a colorist. Period. And I could say this shit 20 times a Sunday and people still gonna feel how they're gonna feel. All I can say is that I had a wonderful experience with this woman. I did. You know what I'm saying? And she's not that. And for people trying to make her that off her own genuine experience, it's crazy as hell to me. The conversation would have been a lot different if it was two dark-skinned women. Period. I'm just saying it. It wouldn't even be this. It wouldn't. You know what I mean? Look, drop it down in the comments. Meet us there, bro. We wanted to have this early morning discussion because it was bothering us. It was weighing heavy. And then Mama Reva video also kind of like, it made me want to recap what they talked about because it was a dope video. And it really got me to see, like, in their times, things change in time, people. Yeah. We just got to change with it some time and be empathetic of each other because everybody ain't going to get it right off the bat. You ain't. You know what I mean? You got anything else, babe?
No, I don't.
Yo, we got some challenges and stuff coming up, man. We finna go crazy for y'all today, so stay tuned. Yo, I love y'all, and I appreciate you guys for coming back and tuning in. And until next video, we gonna catch y'all, dog.